In the shadowed underbelly of London's drill scene, where beats pulse like heartbeats and lyrics cut like switchblades, a name whispered through the streets: Still Brickin. A UK hip-hop artist whose rhymes wove tales of defiance and survival, he was no stranger to the edge. But beyond the mic, a darker saga unfolded. A tale of international intrigue, narrow escapes and whispers of war that would etch his name into the streets of infamy. The neon-lit chaos of Bangkok's nightlife was a siren's call for the reckless. Amid the thrumming bass of Khao San Road, where backpackers and outlaws collided, Still Brickin and his shadowy confidant Razor waded into a world of vice. The year was shrouded in mystery, sometime before the world heard the infectious beat of Pump 101 in 2022. A source cloaked in anonymity spoke of a deal gone sour, a drug-fueled gamble in Thailand's treacherous underworld. The air was thick with the scent of lemongrass and danger. In a dimly lit bar, whispers of a sting operation buzzed like flies. Thai police, their eyes sharp as falcons, had zeroed in on the pair. Charges loomed: possession, perhaps trafficking, carrying the weight of decades behind bars in a foreign cell. Thailand's draconian drug laws spared no one, not even a rising star from Liverpool's concrete jungle. The source claimed Still Brickin and Razor were cornered, their backs against the wall in a city that devoured the careless. But Still Brickin was no ordinary prey. With the cunning of a street fox, he and Razor slipped through the net. Was it a bribe to a corrupt official? A midnight dash through Bangkok's labyrinthine alleys, or a boat slicing through the Chao Phraya River under a moonless sky? The source offered no answers, only the chilling truth. They vanished, leaving behind a trail of whispers and a case that never saw the light of day. Thailand's grip had faltered, and Still Brickin was a ghost, bound for a new horizon. The escape from Bangkok was only the prelude to a descent into madness. The source, its words dripping with dread, spoke of a journey to a land where chaos reigned supreme: Somalia. It was 2022 or 2023, a time when Still Brickin's star was rising with tracks like No Time and The Code, yet his path veered into the heart of darkness. Why Somalia? Was it a quest for redemption, a hunger for chaos, or a fugitive's desperate flight? The truth was buried in the sands of a war-torn nation. Somalia, a land fractured by decades of strife, was no place for outsiders. Al-Shabaab's shadow loomed over Mogadishu, while clan militias carved bloody lines in the dust of Puntland. Yet the source claimed Still Brickin and Razor plunged into this maelstrom, not as spectators but as players in a deadly game. Tribal warfare, they said. Battles where loyalty was fleeting and death was a heartbeat away. Had they joined a clan, their drill-honed bravado mistaken for warriors' grit? Or were they mercenaries, their London swagger traded for rifles and bandanas? Picture it, Still Brickin, his eyes hardened by Bangkok's betrayal, standing amidst a desert skirmish. Bullets sang a lethal hymn as he and Razor, backs to a crumbling wall, faced a foe they barely understood. The source painted a scene of chaos. Dust clouds choking the air, the roar of AK-47s and the artist's voice, once commanding stages, now shouting orders in a tongue foreign to his own. How they survived, none could say. Perhaps they brokered peace with a warlord, their charisma outshining their inexperience. Perhaps they fled, as they had in Thailand, ghosts slipping through a war zone's cracks. Was it all true? The Bangkok sting, the Somali bloodbath? Or were these the fevered dreams of a fanbase drunk on drill's allure, weaving fiction from Still Brickin's enigmatic aura? The artist himself offered no clues, his lyrics a cryptic tapestry of struggle and survival. The Thai authorities, if they ever held him, kept their silence. Somalia's warlords, if they knew him, spoke only to the wind. Today, Still Brickin stands as a paradox, a poet of the streets, a phantom of the world's darkest corners. His music, pulsing through London's veins, carries the echo of a man who outran fate. The source's tales, unverified yet unshakable, paint him as an outlaw king, a figure who stared into the abyss and emerged with a mic in hand. Whether he fled Bangkok's chains or Somalia's bullets, one truth remains. Still Brickin is a story unfinished, a riddle wrapped in rhythm, a legend that refuses to fade.